Oliver and the Dragon. Tales of Radiant Heroism. In the picturesque town of Everglow, nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, lived an imaginative child named Oliver. His days were filled with curiosity and wonder, and one fateful afternoon, as he explored the charming corners of his town, he stumbled upon a small candy store that hid a peculiar secret. Among the vibrant array of candies, Oliver's eyes fixated on a single jelly bean that seemed to radiate with an otherworldly glow. Entranced, he named it Sparkle and decided to take it home, unknowingly stepping into the threshold of a magical journey. Days turned into weeks as Oliver cared for Sparkle, and the jelly bean began to transform. It hummed with a melody only Oliver could hear, and its once subtle glow turned into a mesmerizing radiance. The magic within Sparkle responded to Oliver's genuine care, signaling the beginning of something extraordinary. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Sparkle cracked open, revealing a tiny, mythical creature inside, a baby dragon named Ember. Oliver, with awe in his eyes, realized that his seemingly ordinary jelly bean was, in fact, an egg holding a magical secret. The bond between custodian and companion was born. As Ember grew, so did the challenges. The mischievous dragon tested Oliver's patience, and whispers of unease spread through the town. Oliver faced dilemmas he hadn't anticipated, and the once unified community started to express concerns about the magical being in their midst. Determined to understand Ember and mend the growing divide, Oliver sought wisdom from the town's elders. With the guidance of ancient scrolls and the whispers of the wind, Oliver delved into the magical history of Everglow, discovering tales of mythical creatures and their custodians from centuries past. Each revelation brought Oliver closer to understanding Ember's unique magic and the responsibility that came with it. As Ember soared through the skies, leaving trails of sparkling flames, the once unified community gathered beneath the banyan tree, sharing stories and laughter. The town, now captivated by the magical aura that surrounded Oliver and Ember, flourished in creativity and unity. But their tale was destined for greater heights. One day, as the town faced a celestial threat from the outer reaches of space, Oliver, now with a newfound sense of courage, climbed onto Ember's back. With a radiant glow, Ember's wings unfurled, and together, they soared beyond the earthly bounds, riding the currents of stardust into the vast expanse of outer space. As they became the protectors not just of Everglow but of realms beyond, Oliver and Ember embraced their roles akin to mythical saviors. They thwarted cosmic disasters and defended planets from otherworldly foes, leaving a trail of awe and inspiration across the cosmos. The Midnight Heist. One moonlight night, the town of Everglow was threatened by a notorious gang of thieves known for their stealth and cunning. Oliver and Ember, ever vigilant, heard the hushed whispers of the impending danger. With Ember's wings carrying them silently through the night, they arrived just in time to catch the thieves in the act. Ember's flames danced in the darkness, exposing the thieves' hiding spots, and Oliver's swift thinking guided the town's guards to apprehend the criminals. The Shadowy Alley Ambush. In a distant city beyond the hills, Oliver and Ember encountered a gang notorious for ambushing unsuspecting travelers in shadowy alleys. As Oliver strolled through the dimly lit passages, Ember's keen senses detected the lurking danger. With a burst of flames, Ember illuminated the alley, revealing the gang's sinister intentions. Oliver's quick reflexes and Ember's fiery presence thwarted the ambush, saving not only themselves, but also other unsuspecting passers-by. The caravan confrontation. In a bustling market town, a gang of thieves targeted a caravan carrying precious goods. Oliver, with Ember by his side, witnessed the unfolding crime. Ember's majestic wings unfurled, creating a barrier between the thieves and their loot. As the thieves hesitated in the face of Ember's imposing figure, Oliver negotiated a peaceful resolution. Through a combination of Ember's awe-inspiring presence and Oliver's diplomatic skills, they convinced the thieves to abandon their criminal pursuits, transforming enemies into allies for the greater good. The Forest Pursuit. Deep in the mystical forest bordering Everglow, a notorious gang sought to exploit the magical flora for their nefarious gains. Oliver and Ember, attuned to the whispers of nature, intercepted the gang's destructive plans. Ember's fiery breath created a protective barrier around the enchanted grove, preventing the gang from causing harm. Oliver, with a gentle yet firm plea, convinced the gang to abandon their destructive path, turning them away from a life of crime. The Harbor Skirmish. A seaside town faced the threat of pirates who terrorized the harbor. Oliver and Ember, drawn to the cries for help, soared above the waves. Ember's wings created a spectacle in the sky, distracting the pirates, while Oliver coordinated a swift response from the town's defenders. In the ensuing skirmish, Ember's fiery breath and Oliver's strategic guidance turned the tide, liberating the harbor from the clutches of the notorious sea raiders. The last battle. However, their celestial journey took an unexpected turn. An old magician, envious of their prowess, cast a spell that stripped Oliver and Ember of their magical abilities. Suddenly, they found themselves vulnerable, floating in the vastness of space without the protective glow that had defined them. Seizing this opportunity, a nefarious group of enemies struck again. They kidnapped Oliver and Ember, intending to exploit their vulnerabilities for their sinister gains. Locked in a cage, Oliver and Ember faced an imminent threat to their lives. Just when all hope seemed lost, Ember, in a moment of desperation, rediscovered the dormant magic within. A radiant flame enveloped him, overpowering the enchanted cage. Oliver, stunned by this sudden turn of events, watched in awe as Ember's power surged to life once more. With a newfound strength, Ember broke free, his flames dancing with a ferocity that eclipsed even their previous brilliance. The enemies, caught off guard, cowered in the face of Ember's unleashed power. Oliver, held captive no more, witnessed Ember's transformation into a majestic, mythical force. Ember, fueled by the resurgence of his magical abilities, rescued Oliver from the clutches of the enemies. Flames flickered with an intensity that mirrored Ember's determination to protect his custodian. Together, they soared through the void of space, leaving the defeated foes behind. As they returned to the familiar sights of Everglow, Oliver and Ember, scarred but triumphant, were hailed as heroes. The town, grateful for their savior's return, celebrated their bravery with a grand festival beneath the banyan tree. The once divided community now stood united, inspired by the indomitable spirit of Oliver and Ember. And so, the legend of the enchanted Custodian continued, echoing not just within the hills of Everglow, but resonating across the cosmic tapestry. Oliver and Ember, their bond forged through trials and illuminated by the magic within, stood as beacons of hope, proving that even in the face of unimaginable challenges, friendship and resilience could overcome the darkest shadows. The banyan tree, now a symbol of their cosmic journey, bore witness to a tale that transcended the boundaries of space and time, an epic saga of a child, a dragon, and the enchanting magic that bound them together.